Welcome back. If you're tuning in, you're likely looking for solid ways to understand and maybe change harmful drinking patterns.
That's right. And today we're digging into some really practical, actionable advice on how to actually do that.
Exactly. We've looked at sources focusing squarely on the steps involved in changing those habits. The mission here is to unpack those strategies for you.
hmm And it's less about theory, more about, the how-to, what can you actively put into practice.
Okay, so step one, and this came through loud and clear, is really getting honest about your own drinking, building real self-awareness.
Absolutely crucial. It often starts with just keeping track.
Right. Like, how much are you actually drinking? How often? And maybe the biggest piece, why in those moments.
That why is so important.
Oh.
Is it stress, boredom, social situations? That self-monitoring creates a baseline.
It gives you that starting point. Without it, it's hard to know what you're even trying to change, right?
Yeah. Precisely. You might notice patterns you weren't even consciously aware of. Like maybe it's always after a tough meeting at work or only on weekends, but more than you thought.
Okay, so once you have that sort of personal snapshot, the next logical thing is setting some goals.
Yeah. And the advice stresses making them realistic, achievable,
Not some huge, drastic thing overnight necessarily. It could be cutting down certain days, maybe.
or aiming for no alcohol on weeknights. Or for some people, yes, the goal might be stopping completely. It really depends on the individual.
And that feels empowering, doesn't it? Taking that control, setting your target.
It is. It shifts the focus from feeling overwhelmed to having a clear, positive direction, a direction you defined.
Which leads nicely into the next big piece, figuring out what to do instead of drinking when those usual moments pop up, developing coping mechanisms.
This is key. Identifying those triggers, the feelings, the places, the people that make you want to drink.
And then having a plan, right? Like
Yeah.
concrete strategies ready to go.
Exactly. Proactive strategies. Not just saying I won't drink, but knowing, okay, when I feel stressed after work, I will go for a run instead. Or call a friend.
Or maybe practice some mindfulness or just change your environment for a bit. Having those alternatives lined up seems critical.
It's about replacing the drinking behavior with something else, something constructive or at least neutral. You need readily available responses.
Yeah, makes sense. And importantly, you don't have to figure all this out in a vacuum. Building a support system is huge.
Oh, definitely. Talking to friends, family members you trust, people who get it and support your goals.
Or finding support groups, connecting with others who are maybe going through similar things.
That external encouragement, the shared understanding, even just accountability, it can make a massive difference.
Knowing you're not alone in it.
That's a powerful motivator. Plus, you can often learn practical tips from others' experiences.
Now, sometimes, even with support, making these changes feels, wow, really tough. And the sources are clear. Seeking professional help is okay. More than okay.
It's a sign of strength, really,
Yeah.
recognizing you could use some expert guidance.
That could mean therapy, counseling, maybe even talking to a doctor about medical support options.
These professionals have specific tools and techniques. They can help uncover maybe deeper issues linked to the drinking and offer very tailored strategies. It's specialized support.
Good point. And finally, maybe the most essential thread running through all of this, persistence and patience.
Oh yeah, this stuff takes time. Changing habits, especially ingrained ones, isn't quick.
There will probably be setbacks, slips. The key thing seems to be not letting them completely derail you.
Right. View them as learning opportunities. What happened? What triggered it? Okay, learn from it, maybe adjust the plan, and keep going. Don't beat yourself up.
It's a journey, not a switch you just flip overnight. Progress over perfection.
Exactly. Consistency and self-compassion are vital.
Okay, so wrapping up, we've touched on self-awareness through tracking, setting those realistic goals, developing coping plans for triggers, leaning on support, knowing when professional help is a good idea, and crucially, sticking with it patiently.
They all kind of work together, don't they? The awareness helps set the goals drive the coping strategies, and support helps you persist through it all.
So, thinking about all that, here's something for you to consider. What's maybe one small, really concrete step you could take, even today, just to understand your own relationship with alcohol a little bit better?